Hello everyone, welcome back to another art time lapse. Today I am doing a new piece called Dreamscape. Now if you've been following my channel for a while, you know that I love really dreamy, whimsical, cloudy colors, and you know that my happy place for when I want to paint is usually like clouds or something nature-ish. So that's what this piece is about. It is a combination of just like whimsical, very playful piece along with like a dreamy cloud landscape. So let's get started. So starting off, I'm using my acrylic gouache from Holbein. Holbein gouache has been my go-to medium over the last I would say 5 maybe up to 10 years now. I discovered it on a whim when I was trying out different art supplies from my local art store Opus, and it just really stuck with me. So here you can see I'm watering down my gouache with lots of water, so it has like a watercolor kind of effect, and then as I layer things on I add less water ratio to it, and you can see like the clouds are really popping. It looks really dreamy and I just love it. Painting clouds has definitely been my happy place because I don't feel judged for it, and it just feels so relaxing to paint it. Do you have something like that for yourself when you get to escape into your own little world by painting something you really love, whether it could be an anime character or it could be a tree or clouds or mountains? I would love to hear in the comments below. But anyway, sharing with you, my happy place is painting clouds. So here I'm about to finish the clouds, and I've decided to add like a little character on the corner here, and it's something kind of signature for me. I really love drawing like these vast landscapes and adding like these miniature characters on, just to show the vastness of nature of our world and how we are only but a small part of it. So here I decided to paint a zebra because I haven't really done a zebra in a while, along with a little girl sitting on top of the zebra. The little girl is probably gonna be from Alice in Wonderland. Yes, I love the idea of her searching and discovering the world and finding all that's wonderful within it. So here you can see a closer look at me as I'm painting on Alice's face as she's sitting on the zebra, and she's actually holding a kind of some kind of device to let out bubbles. I recently went to the park and saw this gentleman just making these really large bubbles, and it was just so relaxing and so dreamy to watch, and I did that with my kids for a long while. So this painting is inspired by that, and I just imagine, wouldn't it be so relaxing if you are on the edge of the clouds and you're just blowing these giant bubbles that are looming and floating around the air? So that's the idea of where this painting comes from. Thinking back, I think that maybe I would have done the clouds in the same color, but I would have done the bubbles in different shapes or characters. That would be maybe a bubble herd of zebras, I don't know, something like that, something rather than just shapes of bubbles. But when I was painting it, I was just going with the flow, and it was really natural for me just to do circular round bubbles as opposed to characters, which I think would add a little bit more meaning to this piece. So at this point you can see that I've slowed things down for you to see realistically how long it takes me to paint some of these miniature characters. Over the last videos I've done art time lapses where I speed things up twice or more times the speed that I normally paint, and I don't think it gives it justice on the degree of time and detail that I spend on some of my artwork. So for this video I want to show you some of my process as I slow it down, so you can see this is actually how long it takes for me to paint a small section of the piece. And at this point I think I spent around 2 weekends on the piece, which is a reasonable amount of time. I mean, it's not intensely detailed, but detailed enough that still requires me around 2 weekends to finish a piece like this. You can see the characters, I tried to make them a little bit more sharp, more defined, as opposed to clouds in the back in contrast that are a little bit more blurred, more whimsy. Here just drawing the shadow for the zebra and the girl itself, and coloring the bubbles that are blowing out in the air. Or maybe next time I can draw a little character that's trying to catch all the bubbles, because that was something I remember from my experience that my kids would always jump and leap and try to reach for these bubbles, and they would have so much fun doing it. So here, just adding in some more white highlights for the clouds so they stand out a little bit more. And I'll let you just enjoy this dream escape painting. So that's basically it for the piece, for this dream escape piece. It's my process from 0 to 100 on painting clouds, and also like giving you a slower zoom in look as I do some of these miniature characters I add onto the piece. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was certainly very relaxing to kind of go back to what was natural, what was fun for me, which is painting clouds. And hopefully I will see you in future videos. Thank you so much for joining me in this art time lapse, and I'll see you next time. Stay safe and stay creative, everyone. Bye for now.